welcome back to LJ's Craft Corner. Welcome to week one update of Cat Schemes. I'm very happy to report I have made some progress, which you can see here already. Not only have I done this section, I have also done the entire top row. I'll show you in a second, but look how amazing that detail looks. When I was working on it, I couldn't even tell, and then you can see, the different lines and the pattern, and it really shows that it's a wood floor. It looks amazing. So I've done about maybe just under half of the bottom row, and then pull the canvas up, the entire top row. Amazing. So far I've spent maybe 10 hours on this, and it honestly does not feel like I've spent 10 hours. This has flown by really quickly. This is not all one color. I find it quite difficult to tell the difference in the colors here. Let me see if I can zoom you in. I can't tell around here what the difference in color is. If you can let me know. Obviously I can see like the difference in the three different colors, three different colors here. I can see where the fairy dust, is that fairy dust? It is. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle shimmer here. Obviously I can tell the difference in those, but I'm struggling to kind of differentiate the different colors in the pink background, but it does make it really easy to kind of whip through a row. I want to say this top row took me 8 hours. A lot of multi-placing. I did do some single placing. I've been using my Tater Tots Creations, who's a sponsor of the legendary Liubka event, which I'm participating in. I've been using her pen, no complaints. I think this is a 3D printed pen with the 3 multi-placer or the 3-placer from Diamond Art Club, and this has been working absolutely brilliantly. And then I've just got a single placer that I put in the end. So I've also been using the sponsored putty, and they're so cute. I've hardly used any. I think I've maybe topped the multi-placer up once, just because I like a really sticky pen, whether it's a single placer or the multi-placer. So that has been going well. It is fragranced, but it's not a very strong fragrance. I have a really sensitive nose, so this works really well for me. Let's see what I've used so far. These containers are working really well. No complaints. I am curious to see how after a while, like the, kind of latch, if that will work as well once I've finished with the kit, especially for colors that I use multiple or I use a lot. So you can see here, I can't remember if all of these empty containers were full, but I have gone through 6 containers already. Again, these are really small. They hold about half the amount of the Art Dot round containers. So I've used a lot already, or it feels like a lot. And you can see, this isn't full here. So working through, I've got some trash here, not a lot so far. Let's see. So I think the biggest thing that I've found, there's just like random bits. You can see, yes, just here, like the light colors, there's a few that have looking for my tweezers. Light colors that have the dark spots on them, and then there's just some with holes. So still plenty of drills left. You know, that's not a lot of trash. I'm not really having any issues with the drills. So that's pretty much an update on Cat Schemes by Lyubka Diamond Art Club for the legendary Lyubka event running through April. I am really enjoying this kit. It's super cute. The grid field is really good compared to another round that I've done from Diamond Art Club. And I guess the only complaint I might have is the guide circles. If I'm not 100% perfect, you can see them poke out, and they're probably, I suspect in the, you know, in the darker colors it won't be so bad, but let's see if we can see in the lighter colors. This section looks okay. Of course, when I want to show you guys, I can't see anything, but I would say I've been pretty precise. There's a little bit, let me see. I don't know if you would call that like a guide circle poking through. I've even lost it now. Maybe here, if I'm in camera. I don't know, around here it almost feels like they would need slight adjusting just to be pushed down ever so slightly. I find the guide circles are definitely helpful, but if they were a fraction of a size smaller, I think that would be better. But yes, there is my quick little update on Cat Schemes. I hope to get some more done between now and next week, next Monday, for my update. I don't know how much I'll get done. I'd like to complete another row, but whether I can do that, I'm not sure. But I've got the whole month to work on it, and it's going really quick. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you're working on the legendary Lyubka event as well, let me know down below. Let me know what you're working on, and if you've got an update video or anything as well, I'd really like to see that. But thank you so much for stopping by. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.